you're stuck in the same place. You realize, and it's really hitting you differently right about now, that you have felt like you've done a lot, or you felt like you've done nothing at all, and you look back the last freaking year and you're in the same position that you've been in this whole time. How did you get here? And how can you make sure that moving into this new year and this new year frequency, that you are not going to repeat the same toxic pattern of not actually seeing growth in yourself and in your life? Let's talk about it. Let's do it, because I don't want to see you here either. I know what it feels like to want a better life and to really crave a better life, but then when you look back at the sum total of your life and all the days and all the efforts that you made, it literally adds up to you being in the same place. No more. Let's talk about how to reverse that. Okay. Honestly, the first thing is set a goal. You don't know how many times I hear people say things like, oh, you know, I just want to make a lot of money. I just want this. I just want that. Girl, how much? My guy, how much money do you want to make? What does a lot of money even mean to you? I'll tell you what, in one of my first businesses, I used to say all the time, I just want to make a lot of money. I don't want to limit myself. My ex, he would be like, okay, but how much do you want to make? And I'd be like, I don't want to limit myself. I just want to make a lot. Well, guess what? How much money I always didn't make? I made like $1,000, which is not bad. It's great. But then guess what? As soon as I made a goal, and I set a goal, I said I am making $20,000 a month. But however, I set a goal for myself. And the first freaking time that I did that, guess what? I think I had $16K that month, and the next month it was $20K, because that was my goal. If you have no goal, no clearly defined goal, you're shooting in the dark. And how do you expect to go anywhere if you're literally shooting in the dark? Create a goal for yourself that fits you and makes sense. 2, you are living in your limiting beliefs. You probably are a person who hasn't done much inner work. You are at a place where you have these subconscious beliefs that you are not consciously aware of. For example, it could be that I am actually not worthy of wealth. Wealth is a bad thing. Money is evil. Relationships don't work out. People always end up cheating. Men are trash. Women are going to hurt me. I'm not good enough. These are all subconscious stories, so you're not aware of them. And because of that, you are playing out behaviors and naturally taking actions that are going to make those beliefs a self-fulfilling prophecy. So because you are not aware of them, you are letting them run the show, and literally your show is going absolutely nowhere. It's the same show again and again and again. This is how you stop it. Recognize the limiting beliefs. So it's time to become aware. Every time you say, I'm not good enough, every time you say something, I need you to start asking yourself, is that even really freaking true? Is it true that I am incapable of making money and that no one will buy my product? I think not. I don't care how weird your product is. There is always a group of humans out there that will pay a really good amount for your product, for your service. There is always a couple human beings, at least, who would really love you and adore you. But guess what? You will never line up with them if you underlyingly believe that you're not capable of it. Every time you start saying certain stories, and you know how you just say things naturally, like, oh, this is killing me. Why would you say that? You know, like, be very selective with your words and just pay attention. You don't have to judge yourself right away or anything like that. Just start noticing the stories that you tell yourself. Once you start becoming aware of your stories, then you're bringing them out of the subconscious back to the conscious. So now at least you have a fighting chance to actually change the dynamic. So now that you're starting to become aware, I need you to start reprogramming those beliefs with positive beliefs. And you reprogram those beliefs by just asking yourself, is that really true? Like I said before. And if it's not true, release that ish and let it go. If you need help doing that, check out my course, Goddess of Worth. Like literally, that's my inner work course that will literally step by step help you do the inner work. But regardless, it's a very simple process. Literally, notice and pinpoint the story, release the story, let it go, and start reframing that story to another one that is going to serve you. So if the story is men are trash and I never, find good men, now the story is, men are pretty cool. I find pretty cool men. Maybe you don't want to automatically go to I find great men all the time. Men are cool. I like men. Whatever. Go to at least that next level and start saying those things over and over again. You can even do this with money as well. Okay, yeah, money's pretty cool. Money's awesome. Yeah, sure. I would love some more money. I could have a little more money. I could have a little more money. Start saying things like that to yourself so you can start elevating and then moving your way up to that, oh, I'm a big baller status naturally, right? You want to start investing in yourself, especially if your problem is like money, but also any problem, honestly. Invest in yourself. For example, I literally spent over $80,000. Yes, $80,000 last year in mentorship, events, conferences, travel, experiences that are going to expand my mind and horizons, retreats, people. Like, for example, recently I went to Houston and I was collaborating with my mentor, somebody I adore, right? But I've never met her in person. Literally, we were gonna do a collab. I'm going back and forth for her, like, yeah, let's collab. I would love to. She asked me, I was like, yeah, that would be great. But then instead of like, okay, yeah, we're gonna do a regular Zoom thing, I literally asked her, I said, look, hey, would it actually be cool if I came to Houston and we could actually do the video in person? Because guess what? I'm not afraid to invest some money to actually go meet my mentor and to actually be in the energy of the people who I want to be like and to be around people who are influential. And I started doing that more and more and more this year. And I've seen the way that it's catapulted my life, my money, my mindset, my friends, the type of men that I have access to and that I date and stuff of that nature. Literally people who inspire the crap out of me because I was willing to invest in those experiences. A lot of people be like, I'm not getting on a plane ticket. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to just do this regular video. But then I got a better video and I made a better connection with somebody who is my mentor. And I made that connection, right? Sometimes you just have to invest in yourself. And that's another thing that you need to do. Not only invest in yourself, get your skills up. Become a master at something. Literally think about things that you can improve in your life. Maybe you have skills that you're interested in growing. Maybe you have things that you're currently doing and you need to just hone in on and really get better at, whatever the case is. If you don't have skills, you have nothing to monetize. And skills don't have to look like I know how to build a house. Sometimes it can even just look like I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe. Not everyone's a vibe. I realized that the other day, like I'm a freaking vibe because I noticed that I meet a lot of men who are successful and they're like, Jalen, like you're amazing. Like your energy is so great. Oh my goodness, I love it. Like you really inspire me. You just feel good and everything like that. You would be surprised at how many women look like you, look beautiful and stuff like that, but then they have no personality. So guess what? My energy, my personality is an asset. Me being a vibe is an asset. Me being a vibe is why a lot of people probably gravitate towards me online and on the internet. Me being a vibe, therefore, becomes an asset. So if you look at your life, write down all your assets, write down all your skills. What skills can you improve? Okay, what skills can you invest in? What people can you be around to hone in on those skills? How can you learn something right now by a person who's doing the exact same thing that you want to do? Okay, like a lot of you guys don't have mentors. No, like if somebody's doing something better than me, I'm gonna say, hold on a second, hey boo. How did you do that? And then if they have a premium, guess what? I'm gonna pay that premium because energy, when you have transactions, you have transformations, 8th house, other people's money, other people's energy. It's all the same thing. So when you are capable of investing in yourself, even when you start small and stuff of that nature, and you start building up your skills, you become an irreplaceable person. And the more irreplaceable you are, the more valuable you are, okay? So learning about, and skills could be anything from practical skills to being a vibe, energetic skills, to being a healer, to being a cooker, whatever the case is. Learn more skills, and with the skills that you already do have, get better and better and better at them. Next, change your environment. Get out of your freaking environment. Some of you guys are literally in the same place and around the same people and doing the same things every day, but yet you want your life to change. Change it around, babe. Change up your room if you have to. If you can't take a trip, change up your room. Get some new light bulbs. Put some colors around. Clean up your closet. Declutter. See different environments. Take a trip. Go around different people. One of the most transformational experiences of my life and of this year has been traveling. Every time I traveled, pretty much, I would say every single time I traveled this year, it was so freaking good for my spirit. Especially when I went to Mexico. Oh my God, it was amazing. Like, I felt so connected with the land. I learned so much. I felt so in tune with myself. But I wouldn't have done that per se in that same type of space if I wasn't there, if I wasn't willing to put myself there. And also my friends. Literally, when I went to Mexico and I was at the retreat, I met so many amazing people with so many great energy. I literally said, I came back and I was like, if it's not giving what I just experienced, I don't want it in my life. I only want people of a high quality and a high standard to be surrounded by me. Because of course people say that, like, get new standards, get your standards up. But a lot of the times you won't feel like actually pushing yourself to get new standards or actually setting that boundary if you don't experience the thing, right? If you don't experience the next level, you're always gonna just be like, yeah, I need to up my standards. But when you experience that next level and you try to come back to that old stuff, it's gonna hit different. You really gonna be like, I can't do this. I cannot go back to this. So expose yourself to higher quality people, higher quality things, higher quality situations. Whether you gotta take a walk down the street, whatever. Get around different people and change your environment. So take out your phone right now, look at your messages, and write down on a piece of paper or on your phone, whatever, the most recent 5 people you texted, and also the most recent 5 people you called, and also if you go on Instagram and apps like that, the most recent people that you DM'd. Write them all down. And if you write those names down, understand that however you think, especially if these are people you talk to on a regular, I want you to imagine that you will be living a similar standard of life with the combination of all of those people in your top 5. If those people in your top 5 are not giving what it needs to give, it's time to really start thinking about who I have surrounding me, okay? Maybe it's time to rethink our circle. Read different materials. If you can't actually go to different places, read different books, listen to different podcasts, watch different YouTube videos. Like, literally all of this stuff is programming you to either be great or to be sucky. So is your programming, which is the content that you take in on a daily basis, is it programming you for success or is it programming you for failure? Is it programming you for drama and gossip all the time, or is it programming you for abundance and prosperity and just like living your best life? That is what you need to ask yourself. Last thing, just as much as you consume, you want to create even more. A lot of you guys spend your time consuming, which is not a bad thing. We're in a state of reception when we're doing that. However, like I said before, mind what you consume. Make sure you're eating and taking in things and content and information that is fulfilling to you. But then also create stuff. Don't forget to create stuff, especially when you feel inspired. Create stuff. Don't just be a consumer, become a creator, so that you don't always be in this like passive position. You also can have some level of authority over your life. A lot of the times when you don't actually create anything, it's because you feel like it doesn't even matter. You're gonna be stuck anyways. You don't want to put that in your head. Literally create stuff, even if it's just like drawing something, painting something, creating a YouTube video and posting it, whatever. Start to create that momentum that feels inspired and feels good in your body. I hope you enjoyed that video. Congratulations for making it to the end, and to literally you're changing your life, babe. Repeat after me. I am changing my life. My life is changing for the better. Yes, I am worthy of greatness and success, and it's coming to me now. And love surrounds me and fills my life. Yes, say that. Yes, love surrounds me and fills my life. All right, you guys, that is another beautiful video, and I'm gonna tell you something. If you need help with this, you need help with getting your life together, especially if you're building a business, definitely check out my offerings down below. Check out my mentorship, Rich Goddess Mentorship, which we will literally help you build your business from scratch. I mean, film your content for you, teach you how to film content, releasing your money blocks and success blocks, stepping into your magnetism, dancing, luxury, mansions, film crew, literally having the whole experience and helping you create a magnetic brand, marketing plans, strategy, all these things I pour into my mentees, okay? And word on the street is, if it really resonates, I love to partner with y'all too. I love to partner with y'all. I love to collaborate with you guys, and I love to promote your business. So definitely check out the Rich Goddess Mentorship Program. We have different levels, payment plans, and finances. Especially if you're serious about really going to that next level in your business. Join RGC, our online membership community. Sign up to get notified when it is available. All right, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. I don't know why I have this in my hand right now. Okay, bye.